Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria Montefusco and I'm a lover of all things when it comes to makeup, beauty, fragrance, all of that fun stuff. And today I have a fun video for you all that is fragrance focused. That is why I'm not wearing any makeup on my face today. And that is basically like a flanker head to head. So I have fragrances from Dior, from Paco Rabanne, and also from Elie Saab. So if you want to hear my thoughts about some of these flankers, comparing them head to head, looking at the notes, seeing what's different, then please keep on watching. So first I want to start with really a designer like favorite here on YouTube, and that is Poison Girl. I own the big boy of Poison Girl EDP. So this is the 100 ml of the Eau de Toilette, and then I have this decant that I recently got from Lucky Scent of the Eau de Parfum. One thing I will mention, the Eau de Parfum, at least from what I've read and what I've seen online, is being discontinued in the United States. I think it's still going to be sold in other countries, but it's no longer going to be sold in the US. So if you want to try the EDP, it's now or never if you live in the US. So that's something to keep in mind. That's why I got this decant from Royalty Scents, because they still have the EDP in stock, and I was like, well, I want to try it, and then maybe if I like it, I'll buy it, but if not, then I'll just stick with my EDT. So anyways, let's compare them head to head. I'll start with the EDT since this is the one I know and love. So I added this in my collection in July, early July. So the EDT is considered an amber vanilla fragrance. Actually, both of them are. And this has top notes of bitter orange, frosted orange, and lemon, mid notes of neroli, rose, orange blossom, and base notes of vanilla, caramel, tonka, heliotrope, and cashmere. This is a stunning fragrance. It is definitely an amber vanilla. That is very accurate, but I feel like the fruity notes just add something extra to it. And for being an EDT, my goodness, it lasts a long time on my skin. I would say at least a good 6 to 7 plus hours. And this is just a lovely fragrance. Lots of fruit, lots of citrus in the top, and then as it dries down, the vanilla, amber, sweetness just really comes through, and it's just really lovely. I really like Poison Girl EDT. So how does the EDP compare? So I have not tried the EDP on my skin, but considering the differences between EDTs and EDPs, the EDPs have more of the perfume oil in them, so in theory they should last longer in your skin. Haven't tested that out yet, but I'll let you know if I do. So the EDP, top notes of bitter orange and lemon, mid notes of rose, orange blossom, base notes of vanilla, almond, tonka bean, balsam, sandalwood, cashmere, and heliotrope. So there's a few main differences. So the EDT has that frosted orange in the top, so a little bit more citrusy. The mid notes of the EDT are a bit more complex. We added neroli in there. The EDP does not have that. The base notes are where it's really different. So the EDT has caramel and, yeah, just caramel. So the EDT has caramel, the EDP does not. The EDP has almond. The EDP also has tonka bean, which the EDT does not, and balsam as well. It has balsam and sandalwood, the EDP, and the EDT does not have that. So the EDP has all of the base notes from the EDT except for caramel, which it's subbed, I assume, for almond, and then it has some extra notes in there as well. The tonka, actually there's tonka in both of them. So I guess the balsam and the sandalwood are the two differences between the EDP and the EDT. So, and the almond, of course. So that's basically a comparison of the two. I have not tried this at all, so this is gonna be first impressions. So let's spray it on the card, see what I think. That's definitely a bit of a different vibe. Definitely get the citrus at first, but the citrus isn't as strong. I feel like the EDT is a bit sweeter vanilla. I definitely smell like vanilla caramel vibes in the EDT. The EDP is a bit more powdery, and I assume that's because of the almond in there. And the EDP is also a bit less sweet. Maybe that's the addition of the woody notes in there. You definitely don't need both in your collection because they definitely share that similar DNA. I would say the EDT is good for you if you like something a bit sweeter, flirtier, just more young. I mean, they're both like a very young fragrances. Like they're appropriate if you're in your teens to, I would say, well, you can wear fragrances at any age, but these are good fragrances even for teenagers. The EDP is very much, again, still sweet, still fun, still flirty, but it's a bit less sweet, a bit less flirty. It's a bit more powdery, but not in a bad way. It's just less intense, boom, sweet, fruit, blah, in your face. Like this one stays sweet, fruity in your face for a while. This one, I feel like quickly, the top citrusy notes go away very quickly. And it just moves into like warm vanilla, tonka bean sort of vibes. Yeah, they're both good. I think they're both good. If I had to prefer one, I would say the EDT is actually a bit more my vibe. But they're both lovely. I feel like the EDT is a bit better for like spring, summer. The EDP is probably, I mean, they're both appropriate for all seasons. But I'd say that if I had to choose, EDT is more spring, summer, EDP is more fall, winter. But they're both really nice. I'll use the decant, but I don't think I'm gonna rush to buy the EDP, even though it's being discontinued, just because I feel like I'll be satisfied with this. Won't need a full bottle. So there's my comparison. And just letting you all know, keep in mind, I'm not an expert with fragrances. I'm just someone who's gotten into this very recently. So if I'm not very sophisticated in my lingo, that's why. This is me just giving my honest opinions, my honest thoughts. So it's not like, oh, this fragrance is inherently better because blah, blah, blah. This is me just saying, I smelled both of them, here's what I think. So next, I have two fragrances from Elie Saab. I have Girl of Now, and I also have Girl of Now Shine. So I'm excited to try these. These get a lot of hype here on YouTube. They're both considered amber florals, and the Girl of Now, we'll start with Girl of Now. So Girl of Now has top notes of pistachio, pear, mandarin orange, mid notes of almond, orange blossom, magnolia, base notes of almond milk, tonka bean, cashmere, and patchouli. Just sounds pleasant, nice, warm floral with a little bit of sweetness. So let's try it out. I don't think this is for me. It's fine. I don't love it. I don't love it. It's too heavy on the amber. It's like, it's a little bit, Well, it doesn't technically have amber in it. Why is it considered an amber floral then? I don't know. It's just too heavy on the, maybe it's the magnolia I don't like. I don't know. It's just too much. I could see myself getting a headache from this. Maybe Girl of Now Shine will be more my vibe. So Girl of Now Shine is also considered an amber floral. Top notes of pineapple, pistachio, pear, and mandarin orange. Mid notes of bitter almond, orange blossom, jasmine, and ylang ylang. Base notes of vanilla, patchouli, and iris. There's a few key differences between Girl of Now Shine and Girl of Now. The top notes are the same except for pineapple. Girl of Now Shine has pineapple, Girl of Now does not. In the mid notes, you have the addition of jasmine and ylang ylang instead of magnolia, which is in Girl of Now. Also, it's technically bitter almond instead of almond. Not sure how much of a difference that's gonna make in Girl of Now Shine. And your base notes, there's just less of them. There's vanilla, which is not in Girl of Now. Patchouli's in both of them, and then there's iris in the base of Girl of Now Shine. There is no iris in the base of Girl of Now. So it's a little bit different. Seems like it'll share the same DNA, but a lot of those notes are similar. So let's see what I think. Nope. I don't like it. No, I don't like either of them. Definitely can smell the pineapple in the opening. That's for certain. There's just something in here that I know is just sickly sweet and would give me a headache. What that is, I don't know. It's the same vibe in both of them. What do they have in common? Maybe it's like the pistachio or the almond? I don't know. I don't like it. This is just too sickly sweet floral for me, both of these. And I'm not a fan. Girl of Now Shine, I would say, is a bit, again, like younger, and maybe that's because of the pineapple, just makes it a bit fresher, fruitier, more interesting, and maybe I associate that with younger. They're both just not my vibe. I definitely can see how Girl of Now Shine is a flanker. They're very similar, just a little bit different, and I don't like either of them. So there you go. Girl of Now and Girl of Now Shine, they're both not for me. All right, and last but not least, some fragrances that have been super hyped up, and this is from Paco Rabanne, and this is Olympia and Olympia Intense. So let me show you my little samples. This is Olympia. This is Olympia Intense. So I decided to buy these little samples because of multiple people here on YouTube. Mostly Paulina Shar. She is obsessed with Olympia, and I'm like, she's like, it's salty, vanilla, caramel, amazingness. I'm like, well, that sounds right up my alley, so I've got to try it. But there's a few other people here on YouTube that really love Olympia, so I'm like, well, okay, I have to try it. So I decided to get these samples from Fragrance Net, also where I got the Elie Saab samples. So let's start with Olympia, and then we'll compare it to Olympia Intense. So Olympia is considered an amber floral. We have top notes of water jasmine, ginger flower, green mandarin, mid notes of salt and vanilla. That sounds like my thing. And base notes of ambergris, cashmere wood, and sandalwood. So let's give Olympia a try. Ooh, that's nice. I don't mind that at all. The opening, pretty darn floral, but it seems to be quickly moving more towards the salty vanilla place where I want it to be. And then I do smell some of that sandalwood really coming through too. That is nice. I'll have to try this on my skin, but that is very nice. Very inoffensive. I feel like it'd be really good for spring and summer because salty vanilla just reminds me of the spring and the summer, mostly the summer. That's lovely. That's really nice. So let's compare it to Olympia Intense, shall we? So Olympia Intense, I got all these notes from Fragrantica, by the way, so if Fragrantica's wrong, let me know. But Olympia Intense only has 3 notes listed on Fragrantica, and those notes are amber, vanilla, and salt. So clearly there's a lot of differences between Olympia and Olympia Intense. Olympia has that floral notes and has those woody notes. Olympia Intense literally is just like amber, vanilla, salt. That's it. So let's give Olympia Intense a try. And as you can see, the juice on Olympia Intense, super dark. The juice on Olympia is like an ambery color. Olympia Intense is like brown, basically. I don't like that at all. It's the darn amber. I don't think I like amber. I think that's the problem. Yeah, basically, Olympia Intense is an amber bomb. I don't like that at all. Just too sickly sweet. I know that would give me a headache, like really quickly. And Olympia is just very well balanced. It's just florals, salty vanilla, a little bit of woods. Very well balanced, very pleasant. I like that a lot. I'll try this one on my skin as well. I think it's really nice. So that is it for the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Basically, Dior Poison Girl, no matter which version you get, it's good in my opinion. Elie Saab, Girl of Now and Girl of Now Shine, not for me at all. And Olympia from Paco Rabanne, the original, oof, very good. The Intense, way too much amber, would give me a massive headache. So those are my thoughts. I hope you all enjoyed this video with some fragrance flankers. If there's any other fragrance flankers you want me to try that I can get some samples of pretty easily, just let me know. I'm more than happy to try them. So with that, if you like this video, please like this video. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm. It also helps me know what kind of videos you want to see on my channel. If you like me, please subscribe. I would love to have you all here watching my videos. And if you have anything to comment down below, please leave those comments. I love chatting with you all. It's like my favorite part of all of this. So anyways, thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.